Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I have a very interesting video for you guys. So this is something that I did recently and I enjoyed it thoroughly. So what I'm doing right now, as you've already understood from the caption, is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to tell me how to make a white wine cocktail. This is very interesting. As you can see here, I'm typing in the ChatGPT app. You don't need the app, you can just go to it from the browser. That is what I've been doing. And as you can see, ChatGPT here has given me a recipe of a white wine sangria. And so the thing is that you need to interact with AI. That is the thing about this video, what makes it special. And literally guys, it was a very unique experience and the recipe was awesome. The end result was great, that you will find out later in the video. So here I'm asking it some basic questions like if I can use some seasonal fruits, or maybe I can substitute one thing with another. For example, I didn't have berries in my house, so I was asking ChatGPT if I could use pear instead, and it said yeah. So I'll be using some fresh seasonal fruits, as like orange and peaches and pear, and also I'll be using apples. So let's see how this turns out. I'm very interested to see how this turns out. Please keep on watching. So this is the first step. I'm cutting up the fruits. This is an orange, and these are two different types of orange, and I have a green apple with me here. You can use any seasonal fruit that you like. I'm going to be using these. This is what I got. And so I have a lemon here with me as well. I think it is a lime, not lemon, but you can use a lemon as well. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting it up into small pieces, and I'm going to be using a glass jar in making the sangria. So this is just the hard part, cutting up the fruits, but once you're done, there's nothing much else to do. You just have to soak the wine in the fruits. Okay, so now that we've got everything, I'll just show you quickly what wine I'm using. And I'm going to be using this white wine, and this is a Chardonnay. And also I'll need some brandy. So this is a brandy that I've got here. You can use any brand you want, and that's all we need. We need the wine, we need the brandy, and we need the fruits. And also before serving, you have to add a little sparkling water or some soda. So that we are going to be adding in the end, not right now. If you add the soda now, then it can get bitter. So now we're just going to add the fruits first, and then slowly add the wine and the brandy to it. And you need to keep it soaked for a few hours, maybe 3 to 4 hours in the fridge. It will be better if you can refrigerate it for at least 3 to 4 hours, if not more, in order to get the wine to completely soak up the fruits. And if you want, you can eat the boozy fruits later. So the quantity that I'm going to be using, it's better if you use a measuring cup. So this is, I'm using about half a cup of wine. Now this is a white wine sangria, but you can also make it with red wine if you want. It's the same recipe. I had white wine with me in my house, so I used white wine, but you can make the same recipe with red wine as well. And here I have the brandy, and I'm going to be using 1/4 cup of brandy. Now you need to get these measurements right, otherwise the recipe can get a little off. So what I've used here is I've used 1/2 cup of wine and 1/4 cup of brandy. So that's it. I've soaked it all up, and now we just put it in the fridge. Here I'm just stirring it all up because the fruits have deposited at the bottom, so I'm just stirring the fruit up a little and mixing the wine and the brandy. If you want, you can mash up the fruits a little if you want the wine to taste a little bit more fruity. And this is the end result. So we have refrigerated it for 5 to 6 hours, and as you can see, the color of the wine has changed a little. The fruits have really soaked up the wine has soaked up the fruits, and it's delicious. Now for the last step, I'm going to be adding some soda to it. You can add sparkling water or maybe a cold drink if you want, like a 7-Up or something, anything you want. But it just needs a little bubbly to add some flavor to it. I'm just adding some soda. You can even add tonic water to it if you want. And that's it. Ready to serve. This makes about 8 servings.